I wasn't even going to do this video. I just got a notice on my phone that one of my friends sent me a notification hours ago. They don't do readings. They don't come to me for readings. And this is somebody who I think is an incredible soul, yet we are in different walks of life. And she said, I don't know why, but you need to do a collective reading today. Somebody needs to hear a message. And so I'm sitting there because I wasn't going to do this reading at all today. I thought, okay, let's do this. So here we are. I have no idea who needs to hear this message at all, but I'm going to do it. We're going to see what comes up. So if you're drawn to this and you need this message, please DM me, let me know, and I hope that this finds you well. And you can thank, well, Spirit through talking through one of my girlfriends, my buddies, my pals, my amigos, talking to me. So, all right. I see that this is a cycle that has to come to an end in your life. And this, I really see that the only thing that's getting you to hang on to it was this, this issue with being alone, this issue with moving on, holding back your change. What's going on with you? This is a general collective reading, so if you're coming across this and it doesn't make sense, please continue on with your day. I really hope that this does find you well, but I am being told that this reading needs to happen. So this is going to be for a select few people. I have no idea who. I just really hope that this resonates. Okay. Some of you, this might actually involve a very physical move. Something is hitting the fan in your life. And I know that this has been a long time coming, and that's fine. There's a lot of insecurities about how you're going to be able to heal this move. It's for the best, it really is. This might be a shift in consciousness. It might be an actual physical move. For some of you, it might be an actual move. So if it's not, let's look at the paradigm shift that's happening with you. This is really for your best interest. And I know that this is virginal, it's innocence, and it's something that is getting you back to, I think it's feeling. It's simply like knowing how to feel. You know how people go through these stretches in time of just like numbness and it's like a depression or something like that? This is you coming back to life, and it's in this change. So get ready for something massive. A massive shift is happening in your life. And around the time I'm recording this, there's a T-square going on with the astrological signs. And we have the Venus in Leo, T-squared. I forget what it is. Watch the Leo King. He has the insight on it. And now there's no sponsorship going on. It's just, I love the guy's work. Ooh. Somebody is cutting through to the heart of the matter. That makes me think of the Don Henley song, Forgiveness. Something about that song. If you haven't heard that song in a while, go listen to that song. Sometimes I'm just thinking, okay, you wanna, no, go look at the song. All right. This is intense. The way that this came about was intense. This reading so far is intense, but it's releasing. So what are we doing? You're not jumping foolhardily into something. It's definitely a journey. It's the start of a new journey, and it's going to start with this first step. You've got to take the first step on this journey in your life. A lot of healing going on. Please use your voice. Use your words. Use your sign language if you got it. This is about being completely honest and truthful and transparent in this, and you can't hold this back anymore. There's something that really needs to come about right now, and it's getting on your nerves. The thing is, the only reason why you've held this back is because the nervousness around this, your anxiety around this, and your mind is running wild with what could possibly happen. Listen, it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and make this shift in your life. So look. Ooh, you're dropping all that baggage, baby. This is dealing with unfulfilling relationships in your life. It doesn't have to be romantic. Unhealthy connections in your life are coming to a close. That is, you're both pouring your cups out. If this is a relationship, you both are pouring your cups out. And if this is any other form of connection, I really see that it's time for, well, actually, romantic or not, whatever this connection is, people are pouring out what's out of their cups. I'm not giving in to any more of this. I'm not doing this. It's not going to be part of my journey anymore. Some of you are going through these really detrimental breakups, and some of you might actually be dealing with a lot of confrontation right now, and that's fine. This has been building up. This has been escalating, and it's been all over the place with many peaks and valleys, but this has got to level out at some point, and it's not going to happen in whatever this situation is. So, let's see. There's a choice. Are you going to feed your fear? Are you going to feed your healing on this? The balance has to be restored in your life. Whatever you are feeding is going to be brought forth. So I suggest that you go with the healing, because right now that has been taking the back seat in whatever this is. It's a major healing time. Oh, wow. Woof. Woof. I'm so sorry to be like this about this reading. This was highly unexpected, though. Again, you can thank one of my good buddies and Spirit talking through her to kick my butt into gear, because again, I wasn't going to do this. What do we need to know about this situation? So these are the cards that we are looking at. You've been strong long enough trying to keep this going. It's at a close. It is at a close. So now I see a lot of confrontation, and I see that we are no longer going to be feeding our fear. It's time for healing to take place because it's suffered long enough. This is dealing with connections in your life. Again, I don't care if it's romantic or not. Something in personal connections in your life, either paradigms or actual, paradigms, mindsets, moving, all that, it's all coming up front right now. So breathe. I'm going to put these to the side, not shuffle them in. I need to see what this deck wants to say about the situation. A conjunction combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, overwhelms. So this is, what do you need to know about this? You're getting your power back. Empowerment. Look at that. How does it feel? How does it feel to finally get that voice of yours back? How does it feel to finally come back into your body, where I feel like you may have been absent for a while? And yes, that's been the energies. Now, I'm not forcing or telling you to do anything that is against your will or anything that's illegal. I'm seeing you, the boss of you getting your power back and making these incredible and dramatic changes in your life in this situation. So I know that you're feeling overwhelmed. We're going to get the guidance in how to go through this, because I see the confrontations coming up. I see your defensiveness, but I also see the necessariness of this. All right, babe, what do you need to know? Okay. I keep seeing that. Flow. This is saying, much as chaotic as this seems for you in your life, believe it or not, this is flow. This is the flow state. This is you releasing and surrendering to your divine path. Where it's going to bring you, we'll find out in a hot second. But, okay. What do you need to be mindful of? Like, what do you need to watch out for in this? What do you need to do? Okay. All right, you have to understand that this is so you can heal from your past wounds. There's something bigger in well, coming into order right now. This is going to require that you actually do the healing from your past and not stay stuck there. So what is this going to do? I see motivation, great. Decisions. It's going to be an intense time for you. The decisions that you're making, I do feel like you've been putting this off for a while, but there's realizations and epiphanies that are involved in this situation. And let's see. You've gone through an awakening. So you putting this off for God knows how long, the reason why it can't happen anymore is because you have started this new journey and this new chapter. You're hanging on to the threads of what was this old mindset in life. So the realizations and epiphanies, it's going to be grief work, mourning. Did you know that healing does involve an aspect of sadness because you're cleaning out the wound, which means that you have to readdress your issues? What does that mean for you? Allow yourself to be honest with your feelings as you're going through this. It doesn't mean that you're wrong for the choice that you made. It means that you are doing the natural process and letting something, in a sense, in a very non-literal sense, die. Again, this is not literal, it's figurative. I need you to understand that, figurative. The figurative death that is going on here. And this is going to involve all the stages of grief. So please be mindful with yourself on that one, because it's not going to be about, this 1, 2, 3 switch. And it's not going to be dragged out. Your experience and moving on from this situation and the decisions that you have to make in order to close a chapter off, it's going to be just as unique as your own experience and what that was. So this is what you need to know about it. And what you have to look forward to is dogs barking, because dogs always bark. Why wouldn't they? Okay, let's see. Look at that here now, okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Learning how to be present in the happy, seeing this as a fated moment in your life. Everything leading up to everything is fate. You can hear the dogs of loyalty in the background who are probably doing their best job at hunting breezes and leaves blowing across the yard, because why wouldn't they? Okay, what you are experiencing, what you have to look forward to is a lot of series of fated events. And this is all done in a timely manner, which is emphasizing the intensity of your moment right now. Do whatever it takes to maintain your sense of peace, because it's going to be at odds with your natural reaction of fear and wanting to run from something. There is no running from this. There's no fear in, I guess, being, picked up and transformed into a new spot. So, what do we have here? Spirit is getting in your face loud and clear with messages, and you control freak with this. I'm not judging you. I've done the same thing. You're becoming too rigid. You can't micromanage this. You can't control this situation anymore. The more that you do, the more it's going to just emotionally, mentally, or maybe in a few cases, physically hurt you. So this, you're going to learn how to let go. Whether you like it or not, it's going to be learning how to let go, and that you are more prepared than you realize where you are in this life right now. The situation was not for you. The situation, it just wasn't for you. It's not on the table. And now this is involving soulmates. So you have to see what your foundation is made of. I got to go check the dogs. This is ridiculous. Going back to this, the soulmates, this can be absolutely divine providence moments in your life, whether it's people or situations, it's all completely in order, and it is an absolute mirror and almost this idealistic perfection of completion, not in just a person, because nobody is perfect. You're not perfect. There's not a soul on the planet that's perfect. We're kicking that one out right now. This is a perfect mirroring and complement to whatever you are and whatever you are striving towards. You have to be very clear about the foundations that you are making for this situation moving forward. Beautiful, amazing. So if you follow the advice on this and trust the process, as Spirit so likes to say, what do you got to look forward to? Using the Tarot Illuminati. Let's figure this out. I'm going to do mini reads after this, so stay tuned. All right, come on. Again, sorry about the break. One step at a time. You have a major future in front of you with this, and it's going to be overwhelming if you sit there and look at it as a whole. There's a lot of changes that need to be made in your life. Don't stray away from those changes. Just take it as it comes, one step at a time. If you step back and look, you're going to be overwhelmed, and that's going to make you want to do a dead sprint away from it again. Please pace yourself. So we have the Two of Pentacles. You have a lot on your plate, a lot of changes that do need to be made. And you want to know what? You're juggling a lot, but it's absolutely okay. You can do this. Don't add unnecessary stress. Just focus. And then we have the Nine of Swords. What is this in regard to? The Prince of Cups. It's worse in your head. The situation is worse in your head. Don't let your thoughts run wild. This is everything that you have asked for. It's being granted now. And the Prince of Cups talks about messages, messengers, emotional offerings that are coming in, emotional support that's coming in as well. So this, the Two of Wands, this might be, I do feel like this is balanced action. This is also getting ready for a journey. You are preparing yourself for this next step in the journey. And like I told you, this actually might involve, for some of you, a select few of you, an actual physical move. For others, it's going to be a paradigm shift. So then we have healing, which I do see as something that you are dealing with an insecurity about, because you're moving away from rocky waters onto something else. What is your insecurity about this? What is these lowly feelings about it? You're healing. This is healing. This is what it takes to heal. And this is what it needs for you to do, because believe it or not, the picture is bigger than what you can see right now. It's not just about you. It's what is needed from you down the road. And you don't know what that is yet. And that's fine. You don't need to know right now. But you are a part of some sort of very important event. And you have to play your part in that. You are an active co-creator in this. This is going to be absolutely everything that you never knew that you could have possibly wanted and thought possible for your life. This is going to be made in hindsight. The Six of Cups is this is childlike excitement and wonder, and also old soul energy coming in with this. We have the Empress. So this is going to be creative, divine, feminine energy that is coming into your life. And it's somebody who knows her place and sits on her throne. And this is you and your rebirth as well. So Spirit, final cards, please. The High Priestess. Absolutely outstanding. This is going to gain your confidence. It's going to gain your creative power. And this is also going to make you a very strong leader. We have the Moon in the background over here. You are on this grand road of change. It goes from the sun to the moon. You are uniting masculine and feminine, knowing when to be empowered and impressionable in this, and teachable, which I think is outstanding. So let's see. Final card, Spirit. What's this flipped over? Something is flipped over. The World. Oh, I can't tell you how much I love this. All right, new chapter, new view of life coming underway. It's all working. It's all in the flow. This, it has so much power behind it. You are so empowered. So I know that you're afraid right now, but you got to surrender to this journey. And this is going to be the most important thing to set you off in the right direction. So then, listen, you come out on top. You're leaving behind something. It's also potentially a mindset. So what are you leaving behind? There's more to gain, and you're actually coming out of this with more tools and more things that are going to work in your favor. 7 is a very heavenly number, and this person is They have the Two of Swords behind it. So the choice has been made. You're going to get through this battle. It's going to be incredible for you. And let's see, the Four of Wands, absolute celebration. And for some of you, this might be going towards a party, towards a union, towards marriage, towards some sort of absolute foundational success. And this is your empire. This is everything from love to security to self-awareness. You have everything to look forward to. Now go get this. It's going to be chaotic, but remember what I said. When you're feeling overwhelmed, just focus on the task at hand, one thing at a time. I hope that this finds you well, and until next time, stay safe, have fun, and just know that you're not only loved and appreciated, but you're also very protected, and you're very divinely important to this path in life, even though that you're not sure how yet. I'll talk to you all soon. Stay safe, have fun. Bye. If you're coming across this is probably a mini message for you. It's general collective, so don't force this to fit your life. Just let me know if this resonates or not. I do hope that this finds you well. What do you need to know right now? What does Spirit want to tell you? I'm only going to do a few of these. I'm only drawn to 3 tonight. What do you need to know? Listen, you need to really reconnect with Source and Spirit on this one. They are screaming in your face, and you're creating an absolute upheaval in this situation by trying to avoid those spirit signs. It is either going to be thrown in front of you and you're going to have to act on it there, or you're going to allow yourself to surrender. There you go. That's the word I wanted. And you are going to find peace. It doesn't need to be like this. The change is absolutely up to you, but you have to let the co-creative energy flow, and you actually have to follow your gut on this. Be brave in it, and I know that you'll succeed. If you're coming across this might be a spirit message for you. Listen with an open heart and an open mind. What do you need to know? What do you gotta know? I don't know. Let's see. Spirit out with it. Ah! The Chariot. So a path. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is seeming like slow moving action, but it's finally getting the ball rolling. You are moving on to a new path in life, and that is absolutely awesome and admirable. And I think that you are also having a form of self-deniance in this, and unacknowledging exactly how versatile and how empowering you can be. So what this is saying is, listen, it's okay for you to be a little bit arrogant and self-aware in this. It's not even arrogance. What you perceive as arrogance is simply you being self-aware. Now start to actually use what you know that you have inside of you and let yourself be this complete action-oriented, empowering, and forceful, not forceful in a bad way, but what's the word I'm looking for? Action-oriented person. This is going to reignite your passions. Once you get the ball rolling and seeing that you can do it, you are going to absolutely move those pyramids in the back. This is your soul calling out to you. So I hope that that made sense. All right. I want you to think of somebody, anybody in your life, any character. I do not care. It does not matter. This is going to be a very selective message in regard to that energy. And of course I care. I want you to be happy, but you get what I'm saying on that. So what do you need to know? Spirit, give me one card about this person and who they're thinking about. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be any dynamic. All right, so I wanted one card. I got 3. So it looks like karmic justice is happening, and I see that this is going to happen very swift and fast. I don't want you to put up a fight in trying to maintain something in your life. Everything is coming up to the surface right now. It's going to boil over, but that is absolutely okay. It is necessary for where you need to go. It wasn't working, and no matter how hard you tried. So this is leading you to what seems to be a walk away from the situation and moving towards what your happiness is. You've got to get over this issue with not necessarily being abandoned, but like you are constantly running. It's not running when you are closing off a chapter in your life. It's you evolving. You have to honor exactly how much your personhood and your soul has grown. So you want to know what? Whoever this is involving, know that this is the time for things to change. And I see that you have evolved out. So whatever that's going to involve for you is, well, it's going to be your call. So let me... Jesus. This is dealing with somebody majorly insecure, and it is going to be a tower moment. So how that works for you. This person, they feel the eruption coming. It's not going to change the fact that it's coming. So what can you do for this? Allow these changes to take place. Swift moving action. It's going to make your head spin, but that is okay. Check your emails, check your messages, and also use your voice in this. The ending result is revealing, and it's also going to be transformation. And I see that what you're doing right now is going to be a rite of passage, and you're going to grow from it. I really hope that this made sense. Stay safe, have fun.